What's up, fellow classers? It's Paulian here, and I'm doing a war recap of the latest ranged war we had between WHF Rising and Green Goats. Green Goats, if you guys are not familiar with them, it's the Class Shooters clan family. I think they have white whales, black badgers, green goats, and probably more animals that I'm not quite sure. Maybe purple puppies, I don't know. But there you go. They are classtutor.com, so a good clan. It was a fun war. Go ahead and check them out. As you can see, they're a level 10 clan with 159 wins and international. So let's go ahead and jump into some attacks. I haven't done this in a while. I've been a little bit busy and have not had a chance to make some videos. So what a better way to start than with a ranged war. And let's go ahead and jump into some of these attacks. You can see we struggled with their top three. They had, I think, one Town Hall 10, maybe about 4 Town Hall 8s or 5 Town Hall 8s, and then the rest were Town Hall 9s. So just check this out though. 99% on their number 2. It's kind of a bummer right there. And the number 3 was 90%. So high 2-star hits there. And let's go ahead and watch a couple of the actual 3-star attacks. So Yo's getting 5.999999 repeating stars in this war. 99% and a 3-star 100%. So good old Avalanche. We haven't seen this in a while on this channel. So we've got 5 golems and a couple hogs, a lot of wizards, a lot of wall breakers, 3 jumps and 1 rage. So it's not the typical Avalanche. The typical Avalanche, I think, has 4 jumps, but you can mix and match depending on how it is. I've never done this attack before. I don't know. I don't have the guts to do it. I'm not even sure if the king was supposed to walk there, or maybe he improvised real quick with those other 2 golems on the bottom. We do have a dragon and 2 loons in the clan castle, which is not going to be good for this composition, especially going very strong golems and wizards and stuff like that. So, well, wizards are going to take care of them, but the golems are going to get roasted. So, anyway, the clan castle's done. We've got 2 jumps already going after the connection in his base to link those 4 golems to push them through that core. And another jump goes down. We've got no heals for these guys. These golems are in it for the long haul. They have got to be able to be super tanky like they are. So everything goes into that middle. The king goes forward and takes out the enemy queen and smacks her down. And I don't know if he's going to make it past that enemy king. I'm not sure who's aggroed on what. It looks like that king is down. So we've got the queen doing her thing and taking out some of these buildings. This hero hog is going to go ahead and do some serious damage as the golems are tanking the other defenses. I think he's going to get he's got one. I think he's going to get this one right here, and then it might end up when the golem stops. Let's see if he can keep it going. Yeah, so that's going to be the end of his reign there after that. 3 defenses, but not bad. One hog for 3 defenses. We're running a little bit thin here. We've got some golemites, got a full golem, and then we got a queen punching through the wall, but that's it. We did hang on to 1 solo hog on the back end, so that golem's going to go ahead and jump in there and start tanking, and fortunately makes, I think it's 2 full golems. Yeah, 2 full golems that are going to be easily able to tank this archer tower. But as soon as that cannon will get aggro on either the golem or the queen, it's time to send that hog in. Otherwise, it's probably going to get torn apart by that cannon. I don't think it's very hard to do for a 1-for-1 trade. You might be able to, just depending on how quickly it gets there. So you'll see the queen bust through here. Golem makes it in there, and as soon as one of them, the queen still got her ability. It's really no big deal. This attack was over anyway. Even if that og didn't make it in there, that queen with ability would definitely be able to take those last 2 buildings. So very, very nice attack. Way to start us off there. We're going to jump down a couple more. You see we struggled with their number 6 and number 7. I think 98% and 90% again. So Let's go ahead and check out Odin hitting number 8, coming all the way up from number 13. Very nice attack. Tons of spring traps in that Tesla farm in the dead space area. So definitely thought about this one for a little bit on how to hit it properly. Now that they've adjusted the springs so that it can flip 2 Valks, you can't just throw Valkyries and spam them in. If you've got 4 spring traps, you're losing 8 Valks in that. So that's a lot of Valks to go if they all hit the spring traps wrong or right, however you want to say it. So we've got Wizards doing the funneling. Queen's going to go ahead and do a Queen charge with her healers backing her up. So it's going to be a GoVaHo with a Queen charge. Cold-blooded just to get in there. You've got the Clan Castle, Dragons and Loons. I think that was a popular choice there for them. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put together a video also on baby dragons in the Clan Castle. They are definitely tough to contend with. I had 15 Valks of mine win the base on one of the attacks, and it got shredded by that baby dragon. It took all 15 of those Valkyries out. So definitely a great, and I'm saying definitely a lot. Okay, so it was a really good Clan Castle composition to have baby dragons in there with no other heir. So we've got Valkyries and the King coming in here as a kill squad. Drops the jump to get them to link them into the Queen and King compartment, and drops a very nice heal there too. Just, I mean, perfect heal to get them right walking into the heal as they're taking out those royals, and being able to stand in heals the entire time that they are taking out that compartment. And then the King is going to go ahead and try his luck with that Tesla farm. Queen is tanking the Expo on the bottom. Still doing fine, have an extra heal left over. There goes that heal for those hogs, and they've got one more left. So let's see how many we lose to the spring traps here. We've got 4 right there of 4 hogs that are gone to that spring trap, and now it's just gonna be time to watch more and more of these hogs flying. And that's the good thing about golems. They don't fly, only golemites do. So very, very nice. That golemite's going to go ahead and eat those giant bombs. And the Queen is going to go ahead and do her thing. And this thing is pretty much in the bag. Does not matter if those healers go down, because they're no more point defenses or splash defenses. Just an air defense, which is going to do nothing to those hogs and golem and wizards. So perfect. Very nicely done. Great attack. Alright, number 9. We're going to check out goalie going in here at a GoVaHo, another cold-blooded. Like to see the cold-blooded. It just allows you to bring 4 more Valks, which, you know, unless those golems are going to push very deep, it's great to go ahead and get the extra Valks just in case you lose them to spring traps or, you know, whatever it is. They're just a lot more aggressive than a golem would be. So, and they'll tear up a compartment a lot quicker too. So drops the Queen in there. The funnel has been made. Drops the King in there, and very nicely done to let the King and everybody else into that compartment, so the Valks don't get the aggro on a lot of these defenses. But we dropped that jump a little late, but no big deal. They still take it and running right into a double giant bomb. Now this is just patient. Look at all those Valks all the way down. Just heals at the perfect spot. The heal was not a perfect heal, but the timing was just really nice. They tripped the double giant bomb sets, 2 of them, and if that heal was dropped any later, it would have been over for those Valks. That would have been game over. So it drops the second heal now to heal those Valks, get them pushing through the core and onto the other side. Has the hogs coming in on the 3 o'clock entrance, and they're going to make their way into to meet up with those Valks. And so we still have one. Do we not have one more heal? Did I miss that? Did he heal the hogs? I guess he healed the hogs to push through that core. So we've got some Valks up. We've got Queen up with ability. We've got a King up with ability. Valk goes flying. And then it's just time to take out these last couple of defenses here. We've got the mortar, which is going to do nothing, and the archer tower, which is going to go down. And now we've got 2 more at the archer tower and a wizard tower on the bottom. But with the Queen having her ability still up, it doesn't really matter at this point. The only thing we're really worried about is cleanup, and that's going to be no problem with all these hogs, wizards, barbarians, kings, and archer queen. So again, another very nice attack. Alright, let's jump down to number 11. Sen, gonna do old school GoHo. That's why I want to see. We had a couple of GoHos in here, and the GoHo is not dead. You know, the new, everybody's doing it. It's a cool kid thing to do. Is the GoVaHo. Very, very effective. Don't get me wrong. It's a great attack, and it works on almost all bases. But you know, GoVaHo is still very, very. I'm sorry, GoHo is still very, very viable. Especially stone, but this one is going to be a shattered. You can just bring tons of extra hogs. Now, when is a GoHo a little bit more viable than a GoVaHo? First of all, when there's tons of compartments, it's better to GoHo it. But if you know where the giant bombs are and you can negate those giant bombs, number one, if they only have singles, then I would GoHo it all day, because those hogs can be covered in heals over giant bombs, single giant bombs. If you know where double giant bombs are, like Sen does here on the entry, and can take out a double giant bomb set with your kill squad, well, you only have to worry about one more, and as he did up top, you can lose a few hogs. You can even lose up to 5 or 6 hogs to a double giant bomb, and you will go ahead and crush in this base with a million more hogs. So, you know, you got 24 to deal with, which is just tons. So it's just a great attack. I mean, look how many hogs are left over. I mean, these things are just multiplying. So it's really nice to watch. I love to see the GoHo. I'm still doing GoHos, you know, when appropriate. All right, number 15, another GoHo, just because we can't get enough. Ziggy going in here with a GoHo. I think we've got a shattered GoHo as well. I think we've got hogs in the clan castle. So we've got our 2 golems going in there on the bottom. And we've got wizards, tons of wizards going in and doing some of these funneling work. Queen's going to be sent in also to do some funneling work. Check out, you know, the level heroes here, level 11 and level 9 doing work here. And we've got, you know, very high level walls, not very high level defenses, but very high level walls to contend with. So we've got the kill squad going through. They're already taking out the queen and the king. So it's looking pretty decent. We've got to worry about that baby dragon. So drops the poison there, gets on that golem, which is what you want it to do, because those wizards are going to definitely tear apart that baby dragon in just a couple of seconds. There we go. But you see, it takes a long time for it to go down, that baby dragon. A max baby dragon, I think, is what they had. At least level 3. Because they're a level 10 clan. So even if they had level 1, it would be a level 3 baby dragon. If it's level 2, I think it's max. So it's probably a max dragon. So we've got these hogs going through. They've got to do it themselves, because they've got no more kill squad to tank for them. But there's plenty of them. We still have the clan castle full of hogs, and another of his own hog that he's just holding on to, probably for the end. So we've got that last heal that's going to heal up, you know, giant bomb and the expo. So very nice done here. That suicidal hog goes in there to take out that last giant bomb, and I don't know if they're all singles. So if you got an all single giant bomb base, just go ahead and GoHo it. I mean, it's very, very simple and very effective. Ziggy getting the 3 stars, I think 6 stars for him on this war. And just a very nice attack. Let's look at a couple more GoHos, but we're going to fast forward this. I just want to show Valhalla just crushing this base with a GoVaHo. And let me just see. Yeah, so I think he swags like spells. It's done in almost about 2 minutes. So we'll just watch this fast time. Another baby dragon they have to worry about with the poison and taking it out. It's done. The queen's making her way through. We've got the king and the kill squad pushing their way through the core, and we've got a couple of hogs that are being, you know, everything's being tanked for by the kill squad. The cool thing about this is we're going to be able to swag a poison and a heal here. All the defenses are down. All the skelly traps are gone. So it's just cleanup time. We have an extra hog, an extra heal, and an extra poison. We won't mention that extra wall breaker because who cares. But there we go. There's the swag heal in the corner and a swag poison on the right-hand side of the opposite corner. And we'll check out the other one. So a 6-pack for Valhalla. and we're going to watch the same thing, just completely crushing this base. Mid-level heroes. So we'll go ahead and watch this going down. There's a golem in here. I think we've got dragon. So we've got a drag. I think the dragon was actually there for the queen swap, the queen and king swap up there, suicide dragons. But they don't even get the chance to get in there because these Valkyries just tear through the base. Got a heal going, got a jump going, and they're going to easily take out those Teslas in that core just with one swipe, and then make their way towards the clan castle. And as soon as that queen does that fire on one of them, it is lights out for her. Drops the poison there. King and Valkyries rush in, one-shot her. The enemy king decides to be a hero and jump there and try to help them out. He goes down in one swing too. And these dragons are just left flying about going, you know what? Well, we were supposed to kill the king and queen, but we'll just go ahead and take cleanup. And spoiler alert, they are able to clean up without getting hit. They will go ahead and finish the rest of this raid with full health. So very, very cool done. Almost swags 4 hogs, and in my opinion, pretty much swagged another 40 count, so another 8 hogs there too because of the dragons. They were used for cleanup, but I think if they didn't have the dragons, I think they still would have gotten a 3-star. And yeah, so anyway, great war by Valhalla. Let's jump into some Town Hall 8s. Got a couple of them for you. We're going to look at 22, a GoHo dragon, and I don't know if this is the one with I think, no, this is not the one. Huh. No, let me jump back here and find. I think this is the one, 22. Yeah, alright. So it's R22, not their 22. So we're going to use a different way to kill that baby dragon, and we're going to do that with just a 22 count. So pulling the clan castle is, I don't know if you count that, but otherwise it would be quite a bit. It would be 35. I don't know, a lot to actually pull it. But if you can get that clan castle pulled, as you'll see, got skellies. Drops a poison and another poison, so the runway is made, and at this point it is a free-for-all for this dragon. Baby dragon is definitely doing some damage to the max dragon in there, but the dragon comes out the victor and takes care of that, and then everything else is, the wizards aren't getting hit. So that's one way to deal with the baby dragon, and other of, a mix of clan castles. Just use a dragon in there. If you can get to it a little easier, K-Bear was able to do that and take out some defenses too, so it was worth the investment. But go ahead and experiment with that in your friendly challenges. See if you get used to that, and at least maybe get some value out of that dragon as well. So king swap, and very, very almost the friendly king lost that almost. But does double finger drop, or triple finger, 3-finger drop, and we've got one more heal, standing in heals with that giant bomb, and then we've got I think we're done with all the hogs, so we've got one more heal. They will cover up all the rest of these defenses. Have a few skellies being a nuisance, but that's not going to really make a difference. And then we've got a bunch of wizards that we could throw in all over the place here. So very, very nice attack. Way to start us off with our first Town Hall 8. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and check out a GoVaHo, because we have not checked that out in a while. Using a core base, it's an interesting design. I mean, this is a common internet-based design. I was very surprised to see them use this in an arranged war. Now, granted, sometimes the anti-2s give us more problems than anti-3s, but I think this is a very, very common internet base, so it's not like we don't know where everything is, and I've hit this style or this base a million times. So we've got the Valks going in. We've got a quad quake to get into that core. I don't know if we got the actual core, though. That's a big problem right there, but we've got a rage going in, and they're going to go ahead and take out anything that's not flying. The Valks run through this core, and trip those double giant bombs right there. But we still have to take out those 2 air defenses, and that Valk is standing in heels. Got a hero Valk there. Wizard will kind of step in here, and finally everything goes down in the core that we care about as far as all the air defenses. And then we've got the wall of balloons coming in for each one of these defenses. You only need to send 1 or 2 defenses per, or balloon per defense, and they're going to go ahead and crush that. Look at all these balloons. This is a balloon parade, and they're not even being touched by these defenses. Tons, I think like 12 or 14 loons, probably have more than started out with. And we'll go ahead and fast forward. This base is completely toasted. It is back to the drawing board for that one. No more form internet bases. And let's do just 2 more. This is cool. We got a bowler walk. I think somebody was asking to see a bowler walk here, and here we go. It would be the same thing for Town Hall 9. I think they take 6 space, so you'd be able to put an extra bowler in there. If I'm not mistaken, you'd be able to bring 5 instead of 4. But we've got funneling going in there, and there we go with the bowlers. They're going to go ahead and start doing their thing, and then we've got healers going in there. One decides to be independent, an independent bowler, and go ahead and do his thing and walk up to the northwest. The other ones, they know what's up. They are team players, and they're going to go ahead and bunch together so that healer can take care of them. I think we got 3 healers there, and they're just going to go ahead and tear through this base. The Wizards kind of not really doing the right thing. They're not going up on the flank. They are actually leading the charge, and you don't want to see your Wizards leading the charge. They are the heavy damage dealers. So, but we do have these bowlers doing their thing, walking around the base. Kings, Valks go into that core, double poison. Fortunately, I think they're all, wow, they're going to get just tore up with this Valkyries. Yeah, can't put all ground units in a clan castle because Valkyries will just eat them up for breakfast, lunch, and a dinner, which is actually lunch and dinner, if you didn't know. So two lunches there. So bowlers still going strong. I don't think they're being healed anymore, though. One of them gets tripped up by a spring trap, so I think we're down to 1 healer. He will get the heals from the healer along with the radiance of that king area. And we've got hogs going in. We have had hogs going in. We just didn't say anything about it. And they're going to go do cleanup right now. So this base is completely crushed. The 1 bowler lives to tell the tale, and we get 3 stars here. Last one, we haven't shown a mass hog yet, and that's what we're going to do right here. We're going to show the mass hog with a dragon in the mix, and I don't know if this dragon is being used for the clan castle. We will see in just a second. We've got funneling going in up top, which is definitely an interesting thing to see when using a mass hog. Usually you don't see funneling from a mass hog attack. There's just no reason to funnel. Hogs will go jump in. But we do have a wizard, a baby dragon, and a Valkyrie, and a couple other things in there. So let's see what's going on here. There we go. We've got the dragon going in from the in the clan castle. That Valkyrie decides to step out because she is not targeting anything. So the dragon's going down pretty quickly. So baby dragon would have won that battle. This just shows you how strong those baby dragons are. Raged. Would have won that battle if it wasn't for the minions. So hero minions in there, and I think they probably should nerf that. Possibly, and make it so that baby dragons, whenever there's air around them, they do not have rage anymore. So even if it's the look at that hero hog, wow, that hero hog knows what's up. 1 hog for a split to go ahead and take out a double giant bomb set. Can't get any better than that. That's just totally awesome. We've got a couple hogs going flying, but we've still got surgical going around. They're making their way through the southern part of the base. We still have 7 more hogs that haven't been deployed yet. They don't need to be deployed. This base is already crushed, so that's just icing on whatever proverbial cake you want to say. And they're standing in heels on that last giant bomb. So really, this is pretty much it. This is 3 heals, 3 hogs technically could be swagged, and wizards could be swagged too because this base has been crushed. But yeah, it was a really fun war. Great time. Enjoyed it. I was on a traveling, so my attacks were really poor. They were poorly done. Didn't have a good war for me. Didn't have any time to plan. Didn't really have any time to do anything. But everybody else stepped it up, so that was great. Shout out to Green Goats. We really enjoyed it. Thanks for all the hard work that was put into getting the arranged war, and taking 50 out of 50 attacks. I didn't show what they did to us, so let's just show real quick. They were only able to 1-star our Town Hall 10, which hurt a little bit, and they struggled with our number 2, number 4, number 8 and 9. And then our number 14, and then all the way down to number 18, and then we're able to clean up all the Town Hall 8s. So that's the difference between winning and losing a war. There is especially in the mid-level Town Hall 9s, you gotta clean them up. You gotta do that. It's the number 18's star is worth just as much as number 2's star. So definitely, let's just see what happened with how many times it was hit. Yeah, so our number 2 was hit 3 times, and you might as well just clean up number 14 or number 18. That was only hit twice. Just doesn't make any sense. But I mean, that's just strategy stuff. So I don't remember exactly what was going on with the war at that time. Maybe they attacked earlier. I don't know. But it was still fun. We're looking forward to our next arranged war, which will be very soon. So hopefully you guys were able to take these attacks, get used to the compositions, a couple different strategies there for you to practice, do some friendly challenges, get used to them, and get used to the spells, what spells to bring, what deployment, and where to put those spells, and get those 6-star clan wars and practice those 3-star attacks.